Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another GTA 5 episode where I'm gonna show you guys how to take your GTA from this to just look like kind of like close to mine, and also how to install LSPDFR because I haven't updated my game in a while, so I feel like this is what we're gonna do. And right now I'm really testing the game to see if I can actually, you know what, let's max out some of the graphics. So this is with the new update, so I have a lot of things to put in the game. So as far as maxing out, meaning population density, population rarity. So what we're doing right now is just like maxing out like all the areas. There's no way the game will crash. This is like the regular GTA stock, like just everything is stock. I'm getting chased by cops. This is only 3 stars. As you guys can see, the whole department is behind me. And I decided I want to do either my LA, which I'm planning on probably using LA Riva or something like that. And also my my Chicago PD that I'm going to be using. But you guys got a chance to see all that. This is not going to be a gameplay. This is me just testing stuff. I don't even have Simple Native Trainer. I don't have anything installed right now. But this is the time we're going to take to just get all these things installed. And hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that. Now, there's one thing that might happen which might cause an issue is my capture card usually blocks certain sites. So my capture card usually think like either you're watching a movie or whatever the case is, and it's gonna try to block them. So that's one thing that might happen. We might have to reset and do all that. But yeah, as you guys can see, man, everything is good. I don't even have Simple Native Trainer installed. No script, no nothing. We have to go get those. And I'm actually gonna be updating my mod list too. I think that's enough. That's enough gameplay. We made it this far without getting killed, bro. We made it this far. After stealing a police car, bro. Yeah. GTA 6 cops better be better, bro. Wait, why they going against traffic? Look at these guys going against. Oh shoot, that's a big old truck. Wait, I haven't been able to steal a truck like that. All right, so if you want to skip, oh shoot, come on, truck. Can't even steal that. All right, anyway, that's enough. That's enough. So once you get your game, you see, we quit everything. So I do have my mod list on right now. So as you guys can see, once you get your game, which we are using the legacy version, this is our mod list. Your game. So some people don't know how to find a game, which is also something that I want to show you guys real quick. Let me unpin some of these. I have so many things pinned right here, like Rockstar. Oh no, we need that. We need that. Yeah, we need some of these, except for these, like move from quick access. Move from quick access. Yeah, it's always something that's gonna pop up. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. So to find your GTA, the location where you have your GTA, me, I always have mine right here. As you guys can see, I do have multiple copy, and I even have backup of backup. You guys already know I have a big hard drive. So this is what your GTA is gonna look like. But in order to get here, you go to the legacy version. I'm only showing you guys the Steam version right now because I mean, I know more about the Steam version than anything else. You go to properties, and then you go to install file, and then you go to browse, which is gonna bring you right here. Let's say if we close it, and boom, you see, this is exactly where it will bring you, and your GTA should look like this before we install any mods. All right, your GTA look like this, and this is why I have the list for you guys too. You get it from Steam. You see, I kind of show you guys the step-by-step. You get it from Steam, continue to destination, get your GTA on Steam. This is the app that I'm using. I have the first one on the list for y'all. It's good because you won't have to You don't have to use anything else. WinRAR is probably like one of my favorite one. And then you got to make sure you install OpenIV, which is what allow you to access your GTA. So this is my first time accessing this version of GTA. This is why I like to do the step by step. First time accessing this GTA, we got to install all the ASI managers, right? So you're going to install the ASI loader. You're going to install the OpenIV ASI, the camera if you want to. You don't have to for that one. And then you're going to close it. Right? Now you're allowed to do all this thing. And what I like to do is make sure that I have it on, edit mode. So sometime you might find it when you just install it, it's going to say read only. Switch that to edit mode. All right. And then close this. So this is what it should look like. Then we're going to close this again. Right. And then as we move on, we're going to look for script hook 5. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I have the list for you guys for years, man. Script hook 5. This is the last one that just got released on the 13. As you guys can see, this is the 813 version. And boom, we download it. This is what the WinRAR will do for you. And then you'll be able to extract that. So I'm going to make a folder. Oh, I'm going to delete those because I have all of them already. So since I do have my own trainer that I like to use, I'm not going to copy everything from this bin folder. So what I'm going to do is take the X input, script hook 5, and D input 8. Everything else can actually stay here because I'm doing my own trainer. I just started seeing this. Let me see. What is that? No better. Oh, okay. Okay. So I think this might be, so it kind of like disabled no battle eye. And I don't even know what that is. All right. Some of you guys might know. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But I don't know if this is the version for this kind of like apply for the enhanced version, because this is almost the same thing you're going to use for the enhanced version too. All right. So we drag this in here. All right. Once you drag that in there, you're done with this. All right. And then we move on to the next one. Yeah, we're just going to keep moving on to the next one and the next one. Now, scripthook.net, I don't really need it right now, but I like to make sure I have it anyway. So we're going to the latest scripthook.net. Let me see. Use the nightly version. All right, so let's go to the nightly version, which is one of my favorite one. You see, it still gives you the same link. This was from 2 weeks ago when this got released. You download this, and this is files that we are dropping. Actually, you don't even have to extract it. You could just do this. Now, some of you guys might know how to use this one. I mean, I use it sometime. You see how you put this folder right here and then use the other folder. Just use that folder and put that over here, and then you can actually see your file. So all we doing is taking all these. You don't even need the docs. Dragging it right in here. That's it. And one thing I like to do is go in there I&I. And what I would do is switch this. Let me put my controller away. Switch this from none. My favorite button for this is delete. Once you press delete, it kind of reset. Oh, I have cap on. Once you press delete, it kind of reset it for you. Reset while you're in game, it can actually reset it for you. And I use F4 for some of the stuff that I do already. So I usually switch this maybe to like F12, even though I take pictures with it, but you know, it pop up or whatever. Actually, let's do F11. I use F11 for other thing. Sometimes I usually do F1 too. Let's do F1 because I use enter to record, and then that's it. That's all you need to do for script hook. And then just like that, we're done with this. All right. Now we can actually just bring it back. Okay, so based on what we just got right now, we still need some more. Now I don't use this anymore. Maybe I can actually remove this. brighter night for Visual 5, we can actually remove that. If you want Visual 5 still work. I mean, you can actually get this from GTA 5. I'm hoping this don't delete. When was the last time they update this? Oh, that was June 27, 2025. So yeah, this is a perfect mod to like make the game look beautiful, like for real. But as you guys already know, I use QuantV. Go back, but this is, you have the options to do that. Now I'm skipping the ENB because I already have my ENB backup and all that stuff. Simple Native Trainer, which is one of my favorite trainer. So I'm doing small install right now because I don't want this thing to, I don't want no crashes, like anything like that. So this is probably the latest Simple Native Trainer, which is one of my favorite. It did get hacked recently, but they did figure that out and they did fix it, which I'm happy with. So all you're doing is dragging these two files. Boom. You see that? You're in here. And I don't think you need to change anything with Simple Native Trainer. All right. Why I switched the key for the other one is because Simple Native Trainer do use F3 and F4. So let's exit that. As you guys can see, I am still going on that list. And Maya, which is another one of my favorite. Download this. Oh shoot, this is, wait, this is, oh okay, this is the new one. I was about to say, what happened to the other Maya, bro? So I have to update this list too. But you see, it kind of bring you to the newer one anyway when you press download, because the other one is outdated. Okay, so for Mania, all you doing is almost the same. I don't know why did I want unzip it too. This file and this file. That's all you're doing. Drag it in here. All right, this is Mania. Now with Mania, I like to make sure I have the right file too. So Mania config i9. Let's see. Yeah, oh my God, this thing do have a lot. All right, hopefully it's the same keys, because it's usually F9. All right, the README file. Yeah, F8 to open and close Mania, and F9 for the spooner. Okay, so same. Nothing change about that. I usually change that after though. Okay, so done with Mania. As you guys can see, we are still in here. I hope this thing doesn't, because when I'm on these sites, it usually like block it. All right, so before we move on to the pack file, heap life adjuster, and game config, let's hold on for a second. Now you do have the options. You could go NVE, which you can actually pay for. Remember, you have some of these files. You could go with the simple Visual 5. You don't have to pay for. Now NVE is a pay one, which you have to go on Patreon. Once you set it up, you'll be able to find what you like. As you guys can see, I don't know if I still have, I did have to stop NVE because I barely use it anymore, but you do have that option. All right. You can actually go on the Discord, download the file, and come back. Maybe I'll make another video of installing those. And the QuantV, I already have it too. I have a backup of it actually. You can actually go back to those too. Okay, but in the meantime, you see we're not even moving on to the LSPFR stuff first, because those I'm gonna use some other stuff. But I'm showing you how to prep your game, and these requirements should be your favorite. Now I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the stuff that we need. All right, so now that we got that, you gotta, like, that's the thing you have to do. You have to make sure your game is working, bro. Like, because I know some of you guys be starting and just install everything. Do not install everything at once. These were small files that I can actually install. Remember, we start with scripthook.net, and then we're gonna have to make a script file. Oh, I didn't even make a mods folder. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's another thing you have to make. So what you're gonna do is copy. So click on this, click on that, hold control. Click. So we copy in update x64 comment, and then we're gonna copy from A to Z. I mean A to W actually. A to W, and that's all the files you need. what you're gonna do is hit copy, and then you're gonna go into your mods folder, because of this is when Rockstar send out those updates, you gotta have those backups. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. This looks like it might take a while. You guys can see I'm already replacing files. To interrupt the action. Okay. So replace the input for that destination. Yes. That too. Because I have the newer one. As you guys can see, I'm replacing other files right now. But this, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. This is to another hard drive. This is to the one that I'm doing right now. So it's gonna send the update, all those folders in there without no problem. Right? That thing said more than 1 day because it was paused. All right, so let's put that over there. All right, just like I say, while this is doing this, let's go in the game. Let's go in the game real quick. Let's go test it out. Because you just install multiple files. And you want to make sure that your game is working. And in order to test if your game is working, you have to make sure all these things. Like right now, we just press play. It's loading. So just like I said, we install scripthook.net, scripthook, and yeah, all those files. You see, it's doing its thing. Because this is the first time we are modding it. See? Now, if you get this, you good. You Gucci. You Gucci, my bro. You made it. Right, let's get in there. All right, story mode. Now, you haven't made your game look good yet. This depends on which route you decide to go. But I'm just showing you guys how to prep your game. So by prepping your game, just making sure these first mods that we install works, and how, because I know you guys like the step-by-step. If you just got GTA, you just got Steam, we bought GTA or whatever, making sure you check everything and just running the game. Because modding step-by-step, you have to have at least a little patience. You have to. All right, so as you guys can see, we in here. What did we really do? We just installed this mod right here. This mod is my favorite because you have to use the numpad. So the numpad is between one, let me see, it's actually 2, 4, 8, 6, 5. 5 is to select, and 2, 4, 8, 6 is to go around. Left to right is 4 and 6. Up and down is 2 and 8. All right. But now, first things that I do, I do not like using this mod with my controller. So you can, I disable it. That's the first thing. And I like for the mods, especially in certain part of the map, you can't really see it. So I usually change it to red. That's just me. Some people change it to, like, if you want blue, you could change it to blue. But I think red stand out so much more. Oh, it's like a orange, more like orange red in a way. So let me see, not the brownish, like something like this. See, you can actually see it so much more. And then we do that. I think that's about it. That's about it. And then you go right over here, right down here, you save. Right? Sometime it freezes for a second. You see that? Trainer save. All my settings are good. I mean, with this trainer, you could do whatever you want. I mean, by whatever you want, you could freeze the time. You could spawn any cars you want, like any cars, bro. Let's go. And as you guys can see, still everything look good. Oh, that was close. That was close. But I have so many cars spawning. That's why it's doing that right now. I have, oh, okay. So main reason why it's doing what it's doing right now, I am transferring files from this hard drive. You see the freezing? Yeah, I'm transferring files. I was like, yo, why is it doing that? I am transferring so much files from this actual game to the mod folder. But as you guys can see, it still look ugly, bro. It still look ugly to me right now. But we got things to do. All right. These files still ain't done transferring yet. All right. So the things that we install, just like if I want to restart my script, all I would do is, let me see, did I press F1? You see that? I don't have no script running. Failed to reload script because Steam Grand Theft Auto script is missing. So we didn't make the script folder yet. All right. We can, if we press delete, you see how I freeze it? Then it usually reset. But yeah, that freeze is coming from me transferring the files. All right, so guys, we good. The game is running. The game is running. All right, so one thing that I have to show you guys too. Now, if you want a free copy of what I'm using, which is the I'm not gonna download it again, but I think I'm gonna add the file for you guys too. So it's QuantV. So I'm probably gonna give you guys two options. You could get it from here, or you can actually get the old version of QuantV. I'm gonna call it old version. And we're gonna Google it. We're gonna say QuantV GTA inside. All right, so just see where you're gonna find the file that I'm about to show you guys right now, because the whole QuantV, I don't know, man. I understand like most of the new stuff do work, but wait, why is it taking so long to load? Is it this one instead? Oh, the site is down. The site is down right now. Probably the time that I'm doing this right now. Yeah, but you always have QuantV Patreon, of course. Just had to go that route. But GTA Inside is down right now, guys. I can't access it. Okay, so but the file that I want to access right now, which is in one of my folders, is inside this hard drive. This hard drive is like I think it's an 8 terabyte or whatever it is. Let me see. I haven't checked it in a while, but it's inside. I think it's inside this hard drive. And when I say I back up everything, bro, I back up everything. Let me see. Is this work? Not it. Okay, so, oof. Where did I put it now? All right. Let me go to my backup, the actual backup. You see that? I save everything, bro. Like from dates and all that. Let me see. I think it's 10/6/2022. Yep, you see that? Is this the same QuantV? Yeah, this is the same. So this is QuantV single player, which you can actually find on that website. So let's start with this. But we gotta wait. Oh, the file's done transferring already. I only have my 2 files that need to transfer out of my folder. All right, the file's done transferring, which is perfect. So now, you know what we just did? It gave us the mods folder. So the mods folder is ready now. We could just start modding in here, but not out here, which make life so much easier. And let's do new. I think it's scripts with an S, scripts folder with an S. I just wanna, yeah, I think this is it. But we're not doing script folder yet. Let me just verify with one of my old file. Yeah, scripts like that. I guess the lowercase s. All right, so this is your script folder. This is where you're gonna add a bunch of scripts in here. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be patient to work with GTA, man. Unless you want to do 5M, you get to skip all this. You could jump to 5M. You don't have to do none of this. 5M is pretty simple. All you do is install GTA just like I install, and install 5M. Now, if you want ENB, you go with some ENB. All right, so this is, yeah, this is such an old one, bro. This is one we used to install. Just like I say, you can find this. You see, you got to make sure you put the mods folder on GTA inside when it's up. And we're gonna install that in this folder. He's doing his thing, installing all the ENBs, doing his thing right now. Come on. Now, one thing I heard, a lot of people say ENB doesn't work for the new version, so we're gonna check that out too, because I haven't installed a new version like that, and a lot of people say ENB doesn't work for it, so we're gonna test that out. If it does work, you guys will get to see it now. If it doesn't work, you guys will also get to see it. Oh, I was about to say it's taking a little bit longer. It took a little bit longer because there was a lot of files missing. But if you go right here, you can actually see all the files that it did get access to. As you guys can see, it just went in my mods folder and installed all these. You see that? These were all that were replaced. That is if you know, a detailed type of guy, like you want to see like, what the hell did that thing just touch? It touched all this. That was a lot of modification. And just like I say, it replaced a lot. All right, then we close this. After we close this, we're gonna go to the options folder, ENB quality. Now that I'm running a 5090, I can actually push it a little bit more, because with the 4090, I was able to do medium properly, but now I just go to default. I don't go any higher than this, so I just do the default one. Actually, I could do ultra now. Yeah, I think I could do ultra. So let's just do ultra. It just make the game look better, graphic wise. All right. Remember to pick your mods folder. Do not install it on your regular folder now. You don't want your game to get messed up. And also, let me put the music up a little bit. A little bit. All right. You done with this? This is the options where we doing just the graphic. All right, visual preset. I don't use those. This is when it was available. That was back in what, 2022. Don't use those. Blood effect, I do remove it due to YouTube, of course, because it just starts showing blood on the screen. You see, this is so old. I don't even think, yeah, you don't even show this anymore. You could tell they removed them. Oh, bro. All right, mods folder again, and just remove it, dude, because it's just gore, too much gore, bro. Not saying that I'm trying to, like, you know, we be trying PG-13, but at the end of the day, GTA is still GTA. Rider emergency light, because we are using LSPDFR, and as you guys can see, this is the content that it just changed those. So it changed the taxi and the bus and this. Sometimes I be wishing I don't change the taxi, but it is what it is. Y'all be asking like, how do I get bright light? This is it right here. Saw that. And mind you, we haven't installed no cars yet. No cars, nothing yet. Because I like to make sure that the game is ready before we do any other mistakes now. All right, chromatic. No, we're going to leave that. Corona lights. We're going to do 10 ray. This is just your graphic. Now, if anything crashed my game, I know what just crashed my game because I already installed the previous stuff already. No problem. Now we're going down to the, you know, the graphic part, which is going to be that part of the video. All right, long draw distance. Even I have a beefy system, bro. I still don't use it. I use it sometime. Uninstalling it be the problem for me. But long draw distance, since I have the 5090, I'm gonna try it actually. Want to try it, but you see, this is like question like that. You're like, damn, I'm debating. Should I try this now? Yeah, this is the new LSPFR, and I'm installing Chicago too. Worst come to worst, I do a full reinstallation. Long draw distance, because long draw distance usually kick these video cards ass, like for real. Okay, it just make the mountains, like, you know, seems a little bit closer. Metallic, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, 1.5, man. I don't know. Some of you guys say they only do reshade now. They need to bring this back. like for real. This is me installing on a new version, so you about to see how it looks. Yes, I haven't done a tutorial in a while. Motion blur, I don't use motion blur, so I'll remove that. Motion blur used to be cool for me back in the days, but now, you know, I just do my thing. Call it the OGTA. That's motion blur is such a 2020, 12, 2013 thing. Me. We're done with that. Puddles, no. Raindrop only on the let me see, on vehicle windshield. That I like. But you gotta see the installation. It's a process still, because you gotta pick everything one by one. But once you're done with that, you never have to touch it again. And then you gotta go in the menu, because that's when they allow you to customize things. Not saying they don't allow you now, but it was so much easier and better. All right, so this is, since I'm not gonna be using California though, I can actually install that since I have stock right now. Let's install that too. It's just higher quality for each one of the vehicles. Higher quality tires, like, you know, the little things. All right. Fill volumetric cloud. I don't do it because they already look like it is. Okay, so that was it. That QuantV you will find from that site, which is not up right now. Why? Let me see. QuantV. Yeah, it's inside. Yeah, the site is down today. Yeah, we're not gonna keep trying. I'll leave the link under once it's updated. All right, so before we do everything, one thing that I like to do now is make sure we add these now. So pack file, this is something that's really important because it helps your game from crashing like this. Right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna download this, and this is an ASI file, which you already have an ASI loader on here. So all you're doing is taking it. Oh no, I don't want the readme. So let me remove that. Taking it and drag it on your directory. Boom. All right, and then did that, and then you go in the INI file. Now you can leave it like that. But if you have a 4090 or something like that, just like me, I think the number is 21782, if I'm not mistaken, which allow me to push the 4090 to the max. I don't know, what was that? Those files, what the hell? All right, let me see. Yeah, it is safe. All right, so we got that. And no boundary, which is something else that I like to. I'll just hope this thing don't block when we downloading from this site. My thing usually block it. All right, so we're good. We already download that. And then we're gonna take the same thing, no boundary, which helps. Not saying I'm gonna fly that far, but it, you know, it helps. That's another thing that I use a lot too. All right, patch NC map, yeah. Like to push it a little bit more. All right, that's done with. And then we going back, just like I say, all these things are available like right in front of you. No turbulence, no, I still like that. No Rockstar edit restriction. That's things that I use later. All right, so let's go to tools. Some of the tools be available like right away too. Code walkers, Crewbook 5 trainer. You see, that's for enhanced. I gotta use that soon too. Yeah, they figuring out so many ways. I can't wait to show you guys how to do, because I just learned how to do the other one. All right, let's see. Oh, this is one of my favorite. All right, this is when you be pushing you be having a bunch of cars spawn and all that stuff. These are things that you're gonna need. Oh, why did I do that? All right, did it. Bring it back. Unpack the file. Right, this is like the cars that be having like mad modification. You want to be able to get these things, so at least 600, and the minimum is, yeah, I be pushing that too. Let me see, the last game, where did I push it to? This is it. Oh, 21,780. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, because I know my card have at least 24 gigs, but I'm just using 21,780. I usually say 82, but it's all right. And what did I put for the other stuff to? Oh, 10,000. Still got some modification to do. Yeah, I'm using reference on some of my old stuff. All right, you see, give me enough room. Okay, so that was another file that I just download. And that was also mod limit extender. Mod limit extender, which allow you to just push it to its limit. Because what happened is with Rockstar did limit a lot of stuff. I mean, any game creator, right? They don't like you messing with none of their stuff, or at least people going to their stuff. But this game is so old, I don't think they really care anymore. But still, they don't want like the maps and all those stuff just being around out there, and then somebody could just use that like that. All right, so let's see, mod, what was this again? Mod limit kit. I'm using reference, guys, based on my old stuff. So what did I use? Oh, I kept it at 655. Yeah, 655.36. Okay, I never changed it. I think when I change it, it probably crashed my game. That's why. You see, I test a lot of things though, and you guys can tell I've been playing GTA for too long, man. Too old for this shit. All right. Okay, so we got all that. Another file that we want to get is the heap limit adjuster. Here, let's download that. All right, is these are the little things that's like removing the limit. Like, it's telling my game like, bro, this is 2025. Let me through. It's 2025, bro. Let me through, man. Let me through, because people be making these like so like I don't know. I think this is 2021 too. So let's check heap adjuster, because bro, these numbers were calculated. I had to like, yeah, 21,784 for this one. 21,784. See that? These numbers gonna have to match your config. That's the only way you're gonna break that. They're gonna have to match your config. If they don't match your config, you might get away with some stuff, but I always realize it crashed eventually. All right, so we're done with that. Let's exit these before they start blocking us. Okay, and then after heap limit adjuster, let's go to game config. I always use limitless, which is one of my favorite right here. Let me see, when was the last time they update? June 22nd. Do they have the latest version? Compatible. So 30 was the last one. So it's 1 to 28. All right, so in order for you to check if it match your game, you're gonna go over here, kind of wave your mouse over here. See, that's 11218. Let's see. That's 21. Yeah, it's already up there too. All right, so let's download this bad boy. All right, this one I like to make sure I have it. I'm gonna unpack this. All right, this is backup. Oh, this is the your backup game config. All right, 35 money front, which is the latest, right? All right, for more mods, I usually do. Damn, they really push it now. All right, let's do like 1.5. Okay, so in order to find that one now, stay with me now. I hope I haven't been rushing it too much. Remember, this is OpenIV opening. OpenIV. And then you're gonna go to, remember you made a mods folder. Go to mods, update, amen, data, and then you're gonna find your game config right here. But just in case, we're gonna call this backup. This is my backup, not their backup that they provided, because I don't know if this is the right game copy. I'm still debating on if it is or not. I'm gonna put our backup over here just in case our game crash. All right, and then we're gonna take the new one and we're gonna drop it right in here. All right, this is the compress one, right, which will allow you to modify a lot more stuff. But I like to make sure I edit it. So what you're gonna do is scroll down. I just know the spot. Whenever I see it, it does come up. We're gonna scroll all the way down. Remember that number thing that I was talking about? That 21784. This is what I'm gonna use over here. But I realize I can actually push it a little bit more. So we're gonna try to push it a little bit more. All right, so that number, you see how they change it over here? Oh, they already got 24,000. All right, so depends on your video card. You could play around with this until you find the sweet spot. You see where I say archive count? You could play around, meaning you could raise the number, you could lower the number, raise the number until you find a sweet spot for your video card, because not everybody's video card. Now, if you're using a 24 gig like me, you could do exactly what I'm doing right now. On less than 24 gigs, 16, 12, 8, you might have to go lower than what we're about to show you right now. But that's the best way to actually get your game to work so well. There's one that I use a number, not on this version. So let's do my GSP copy. Okay, we're gonna go to mods and we're gonna go to update. So my GSP copy is probably like the sweetest copy ever. Why? Because it doesn't crash. It doesn't crash at all. You see, I'm going to the same location. And then we're just gonna copy what we have in there. As you guys can see, 195. Okay, I really push it on this one. You could put an extra one in there too if you want. Just like that. Those are my numbers. Those are my numbers that work with my video card. Doesn't mean it will work for you. All right, you could leave it as is because you already did all the work. All right, so we're gonna put these numbers for me. Boom. Using references. And just like that, your game still look like this though. Your game still look like that. Right? Don't push nothing else that I at least put anything else that does not belong there. All right, so we changed the game config. We haven't put anything in here. This is where we're gonna do like all the DLCs and all that stuff. You see, this is the last one. We haven't put anything in here. It's so crazy to see it that fresh. All right, so this is when you go back in and do the test. If anything crashed your game right now, I know it's my game config. That's number one. Number two, it could be the graphic card that I just, the graphic mod ENB that I just put in. But finger crossed, this is where you kind of cross your fingers and hoping that those numbers gonna work. Like for real, if those numbers work, easy peasy. All right, one thing I just realized, my ENB did not work. Now this is for, one thing I realized is because it didn't work, I'm gonna have to do something that some of you guys can do it. Some of you guys, if you have, depends on the virus protector that you have, you might have to turn it off when you're playing single player. When you're playing, only when you're playing single player. Do not do this online. I'm advising you, do not do this online. Like right now, let me just go in the game so we can make sure the other stuff work. But my ENB did not work because you should see ENB on the side over there. And I could tell my ENB did not work so far. And this is what happened when you installing a bunch of mods at once. All right, you see that? My ENB did not work. but I still have a lot of stuff in right now. Let's see. Not even the menu work. All right, so with that being said, because of Rockstar new update, it doesn't allow you to do those things. So what you gonna do is, let me just make sure, turn it off already. Turn it off already. So that was one thing I did before I did this. There's this mod called, not even a mod. This is gonna look like you hacking things. These guys do not, but this is it right here. It's called Extreme Injector version 3. What I'm gonna do is copy this and copy that. I'm gonna make sure you guys know where it is. That's the only thing. Take that, because of the new updates, Rockstar does not allow. So what you do when you get this extreme, let me see if I can find it online for you guys. I'm gonna put the link up there too. Yeah, man, you see, it's a struggle, bro. Single player is a struggle nowadays, but once you get it working though, it's so worth it. All right, so let's see. You see, this is where you can actually find it. Download it, and you should be good. This is what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna use it right now so you guys can actually see. Okay, this is where they explain how it works, but I'm gonna put it up there for you guys too. So this is called Extreme Injector. Remember, you have to turn off your virus software. And no, it's not hacking your game. It's not doing, oh shoot, did I just do that? We're just gonna name it Extreme Injector. Extreme Injector. And here's the link for it. Okay, that works as we are updating that. Now, when you get there, all you gotta do is double click it. You see, my software allow it to go through. You're gonna add your D3, D11 file. Boom. And what you're gonna do, you needed to see this right here. You needed to read this. Dot it. And then we're gonna put it right here. Okay, select. Close that. Okay, and then you go to settings, and then you say auto inject and press OK. Just like I say, you have to turn off your virus protector when you're doing this. All right, and then we're gonna make a little bash file, a bat file actually. All you're gonna do is name, so you could just do any window, like you just start something like this, right? You do a new, any text file, like a text file. You're gonna name it this launcher, GTA launcher ENB, and then you're gonna just put dot bat, right? And then all you, oh shoot, I didn't even mean to start it yet. All right, it's gonna start right away. Yep, you see that? That's all I did. I just told it to read this. Oh shoot, it got it's not reading anything right now. Okay, so I gotta make sure I let it read the file. You see that? Just little things like that, it will get you. I gotta make sure I put GTA 5 EXE. Case, you see that? Once they know where to get it, goes for it. But it didn't take it right this time. I'm gonna have to exit one more time. Struggle is real. But just like I say, all you have to do is do these things one time, and you don't have to worry about them ever again. Do this again. We're going back to this. You remember the bat file that I created here? Can I edit it? No, once you put .bat, I don't think you can. You could rename it and edit it. Oh, I could edit in Notepad? Yeah. So you see, this is exactly what, just write it like that. I just wanted to get Extreme Injector. So it's gonna be add echo off, Extreme Injector, version 3.exe, and then play GTA 5.exe. That's all you ran in a notepad, and then exit. Okay, once a hook, it's just gonna exit after that. See if we got it right this time. Okay, got it right. See, it's doing this, a hook, exit, and then start GTA. I hope I explained this one well to you guys. All you're doing is starting a new, you see that? ENB, boom. You do this one time, and you have to have your virus software off. Only way it's gonna work. And there's other ways to do this. This is the way that I prefer. There's so much, I mean, I feel like this is easy once you do it one time. You know, when you play in GTA single player, if you're playing online, please make sure you put your virus software back online. If you're playing on single player, just turn it off. It's pretty simple. Turn on, turn off. Boom. And you guys will get a chance to see. Yep. You see that? Now, here we go into the ENB ourselves. All right, that works. And this is, in order to get this, you press enter and shift. Once you get through. And then we're going here. See, we're gonna change the sharpness to 9. We're gonna change the sharpness at night to 9 also. And we move on from this. And let me see, I think this version don't have what I'm looking for. Oh, yes it does, yes it does. All right, so brightness throughout the day, I usually do 1.12. See that? And then 0.6. And a little bit vibrant, 1.2. And then throughout the day, I like for it to just be a little darker, 1.5. See that? 1.4 might work better with this. And then the night, I usually play around with it, so we'll see. So 1.3 for the night, because it's not night right now, so you won't see it. And that's gonna be 0.9 if it worked well. And then this could just be 1.0. Okay, and then you save. And then enter and shift again. Boom. And this is how your game look like mine. Nothing new, nothing, I mean, pretty simple. Just like I said, once you get it from that site. And the lights, you can make it as bright as you want. You see all that traffic. And just like that, remember how the game was looking weird, acting up and all that stuff? Everything is back to normal now. Sure. Now, because it's foggy, that's why I look weird. Let's get away from the fog. Weather, extra sunny. Let's see that. Oh, we can actually do overcast, which is everybody's favorite because the game just looks so much better this way. Everything just looks clear. Traffic. That's a lot of traffic, bro. Yeah, this is, I mean, I wanted to just make sure I give you guys the 2025 update version of the game. Yeah. And this is without LSPFR so far, because you have to get these working. Once you get these working, LSPFR is pretty simple, bro. It's just hey, boom, just install it. That's it. I know, we're not playing them over. I'm just showing you the lights work. Yeah, just, you got to test your game. Well, before adding the cars, because those are the main thing that be crashing your game. This is like the first hour already. My goodness. Yeah, and it's, installation takes time, man. I guess I'm gonna put this as a course for you guys. How to get your game like Steve, like for real. Yes, sir. Yep. Come on, people, move out my way. Let alone one thing I like to make sure I do too. Like real quick. Planes. Let's do the laser jet.
Stupid jerk!
Just take off with that thing. Yeah. Remember the draw distance we were talking about? You see how it's showing all, just everything a little bit better. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. You gotta start just like that. This is on point. I gotta send a jet after me too. That's a small jet. That's a small jet, bro. Oh, missile lock.
Hey, fool!
And just like that. Yeah, so it's good to just like, you know, do a bunch of stuff before you like fully know that your game is working. And you should be all set. Yeah, I can't get a missile lock. I'm too far. I'm trying to pass over the military base real quick. Wait, is my plane giving up? Oh, it sounded like it was giving up for a second. Hey, you see how far we can see? And we also unlock how far you can go on the map. Like, I could go all the way up with no problem. Now we're gonna pass by the military base real quick. Oh, my plane was messing up. All right. You know, we got Symphonator Trainer now. God mode on. Oh, actually for vehicle. Yep. Also fix this. It's already messed up. You hear this? You're gonna have a jet fly up right away.
This airspace is prohibited. Reverse course now.
He's on me already? Oh, he misses. He's going around already. Oh, I see you. I see you. How you doing? How you doing? Got your ass. Oh, damn. Is he going down? No, I didn't get him. Damn, that boy ain't playing. He's on God mode too. But you see, things like that. Get some stars. Making sure everything works because they're going to be calling everybody. And also that mod we install, we could go as far. I don't think we could go to space. I missed that space mod though. Well, we could go as far as we want, bro. No, sir. All right, so I don't know if I share enough, guys. Now there's more. There's so much more. It was about what, an hour of how to get your game looking like this, how to get everything working, making sure that you test the game, making sure that your game look like this. Just like I said, that QuantV and ENB, you can actually find it on GTA Inside since it is not available anymore. That's the only old version, and that's how I found mine. Now I did have the old paid version too, so yeah, this is, and also I can't provide that. That's another thing. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, why don't you just provide it? I can't. You can't distribute. It's one of the things they make sure you agree with. But yeah, damn, these helicopters fly that high? Come on, a space, bro. Remember that no limit mod, that's what allow you to even go that far in, like, not even space. We're just going up. There's no limit. And yeah, we didn't have a parachute. That's oh, okay. Yes, we do. Yeah, but as you guys can see, we're gonna keep falling for like till tomorrow or something like that. That's how far we are. Look at that jet going down. But yeah, guys, I think this is gonna be it for the first part. Yeah, you guys decide what you want to do after this. If you get this far, it's really up to you, like, to install whatever you want to install. I'm going Chicago, so you know things gonna be a little bit different because I usually do LAPD when I start like that, but I'm going Chicago this time, and I have a lot of mines to install. So we'll see how that's gonna turn out. But this is our first tutorial for 2025. Since you guys have been saying like y'all want the step-by-step, this is a step-by-step, bro, to get you started, the starter kit. And just like I show you guys, I am still using everything from my list. All right, everything from that same list that I show you guys. But enough talking, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all probably heard me enough for a whole hour. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day whenever you guys watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Peace.
Look, I feel like Kobe 24, you know I had to ice my wrist. I've been ballin' since a young, you know I had to stack my chips. Bending corners, 12 personas, know we had to take them risks. You want a spot, then take a shot, don't give a fuck about no miss. We in the field, but I'm in the end zone, no I can't lie. Girl is a friend, but she and her friends, go look at the score.